Hello, have you ever thought enough about the impact of habits? John Dryden's statement summarizes the truth about this topic. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. To be honest, habits have a much greater power of influence than we think. Habits are the fundamental building blocks of our lives. Something we start with a small desire can eventually become a significant habit that leaves a deep imprint on our lives. These small habits ultimately shape our journey to success. We dream, we motivate ourselves, but that motivation quickly fades away. Real growth happens when an action transitions from motivation to becoming a habit. The challenging part is the idea of consistently performing the right habit, no matter how small. I believe we all struggle with this. Although we understand the importance of it, we often fail to organize ourselves. The truth is, even though we know how crucial it is to maintain a good habit, we can't seem to stick to it. We all need a tactic to sustain habits. If you're looking for a tactic to maintain habits, don't skip this video because the idea presented here can change your life. So let's get started. Before we move on to the main plan, I need to explain the don't break the chain rule for those who are unfamiliar with it. First, you set a goal for yourself and start taking action towards that goal. For each day you perform the action, you mark a big cross on the calendar. As you do this every day and add crosses, a big chain is formed. The key is to never break that chain. As the chain grows, your adherence to the habit increases. Initially, the first few days may be challenging, and you might not give yourself a chance for success. But as you continue to challenge yourself, you will improve. It may all seem great when we talk about it, and you might think, I should try this immediately and make progress. However, there is a significant flaw in the plan. What if we make a mistake? What if we don't feel like doing it one day? What will happen then? Let's be realistic. None of us can flawlessly and perpetually adhere to a plan. None of us are perfect. Sooner or later, the chain will break. It will be impossible to continue without skipping a day or losing interest. Yes, in the end, the magic will be broken, and the don't break the chain rule will fall apart at the first storm. That's why I've added a second plan as a backup, which serves as insurance for the don't break the chain rule, the 2-day rule. This plan will be our main strategy for maintaining habits in the long run. Here's how it works. 1. Determine the habit you want to establish. This habit can be learning to play a musical instrument, exercising regularly, reading books, or studying for at least an hour. You can try it in any area you want to improve. Just make sure it's a conscious choice of a habit that you genuinely believe is beneficial. Don't limit yourself to starting only good habits. You can also decide to quit a harmful habit that you believe is detrimental. Whether it's adopting a new habit or changing an existing one, the choice is yours. Make your plan and set daily targets. 2. Get a tracking chart. Next, we need a tracking chart or calendar to mark each day. It's essential for self-evaluation and to maintain our motivation. 3. Just start. Remember, most dreams are killed before they even begin. Make a commitment to improve yourself and start, no matter how difficult it may seem. Afterward, put a tick mark for each day you complete or cross out the day you finish. 4. Remember the don't break the chain rule. Just like in the don't break the chain principle, we will try to perform the habit every day without skipping. Yes, we will be conscious and make an effort not to skip it. Some days will be challenging, but keep striving to not break the habit. 5. Use the 2-day rule. If one day you make excuses and fail to continue the habit, leave the corresponding day on the calendar blank. Don't worry because nothing has ended yet. If you skip a day, no matter what, you must continue the habit the next day. Pay particular attention to this and never skip 2 consecutive days. What we're doing here is a slight modification of the don't break the chain rule, but it's a crucial change. Our goal is not to be perfect. It's simply to avoid making the same mistake 2 days in a row. The 2-day rule aims to achieve that. If you lazily and continuously skip the habit with lousy excuses, go back to the first step and identify where the shortcomings are. Maybe you've burdened yourself with too much responsibility, or perhaps you genuinely don't want to do it. Identify the problem and reassess. Remember that we don't have to be perfect. It's impossible to flawlessly adhere to any goal or habit. Making occasional mistakes is inevitable. However, these mistakes should not discourage us. Instead, they should give us the opportunity to start again and continue with even greater strength. We've reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon to stay updated on our new videos. See you in the next video. Goodbye.